Hello, I'm Andrew Ford. Thanks for tuning into my video blog. I'm coming to you live with the Utah Homes team and with HomeSmart Advantage. I get questions all the time about appraised values. What's my appraised value? What's my appraised value? So I thought I'd tell you a little bit about how that works and how you can get the valuation of your home without having to pay a lot of money for an appraisal. Now, first of all, when you get a loan or a mortgage, you're going to be required to have an appraisal. It's a third-party opinion. Doesn't have anything to do with the buyer, seller, lender, either realtors, developers, builders. It's just an independent valuation. And banks end up ordering through a third-party company who then put it out to appraisers who then jump in and take care of that. And we're pretty removed from the appraisal process because so much mortgage fraud happened and revolved around appraisals, and they were getting stiff-armed into hitting values that weren't real, and they were hitting some fraudulent values. So to protect appraisers and protect the appraised values now, there's really an arm's length in there. And when they go out, they're going to be really comparing against homes that have sold. And so they're always looking in arrears as to what has happened to help kind of predict what the value is today and in the future. Where we're in an appreciating market right now, the appraisals are having a tougher time keeping up with values than what sellers are wanting to have, because they look in backwards. And they typically try to stay within a 1 mile radius of a home, and they want to get similar age, style. You kind of get the similar square footage both on the main floor and the basement. And they have what's called the GLA, or your gross living area. It's all your above ground square footage, and that's calculated at a different rate than below ground. And so when you see appraisals, sometimes you look at it and think their adjustments look a little funny, but they go off of some national standards from Marshall and Swift, and then locally in Utah we have the USPAP, and it's guidelines appraisers have to use and follow. And so even though their adjustments may look a little different than what a builder would say it costs to build a home, because they average it out and they're comparing it to like homes, it does give a good valuation. An underwriter will take a look at that, and depending on the price range, they may require a second appraisal if they have some questions. Let's say new construction, the appraisal comes in, they need a 442 or a certificate of completion, and so appraisers go back out. So that's a third-party opinion, and it's a valuation, and no two appraisers are going to be the same on it because it is an opinion. Now, CMA is a current market analysis, and as a realtor, that's what I'd be doing. I'm not a licensed appraiser. Appraisers in Utah, we're a non-disclosure state, so they use the multiple listing service from the realtors that we have of the Wasatch Front Regional, and that's where they get most of their data from. They can use something that's for sale by owner or something that was built and sold directly from a developer or builder if they have copies of settlement statements. But most of the data comes from the multiple listing service along the Wasatch Front, or the Wasatch Front MLS. And so we try to really hard to make sure our data is correct, both for the Realtors Association who's using it, but also for appraisers who are coming in. And when we do that, we're doing a very, very similar type of thing that appraisers are doing. We're just not putting on their forms that we submit to underwriting. But obviously, realtors are the ones setting prices, working with sellers, and we're writing offers for buyers, and appraisers are using that data. So we can get you a very close analysis. Now on our website, we have an automated digital valuation. If you do that, give us a call and we'll run a full CMA for you for free. We appreciate you tuning in to learn a little bit more about CMAs and appraisals. Shoot me a question if you have further questions, you want more details. Thanks again. Have a great day.